What's up, guys? Chapter 906 of One Piece just dropped. It's called The Holy Land of Mary Joys. I'm here with Joey,
Hello.
and we all know that there's one moment in this chapter you want to talk about. We want to talk about it too, so just real quick, we'll just say chapter was basically consisting of Luffy's fan club all meeting up, which is definitely important because you know they're going to stand up for Luffy some point in this arc. But for now, we just want to talk real quick about Shirahoshi. She's getting a lot of attention. What do you think, Joey?
She's basically all the humor in this chapter, and we definitely see something with the celestial dragon targeting her down. So he never got his mermaid, and this would be the prize mermaid to obtain at this point in time. So definitely something going to happen with her major in this arc.
Yeah, I mean, you think that they're gonna jump at her per se, or like try to, for some reason, claim that like they belong to her?
Well, the celestial dragons definitely have more power than all the kingdoms. So
Yeah,
as of right now, they can say whatever they want and do whatever they want, and nobody can really do anything about it. So I feel like
exactly.
all these people being in support of Luffy and the fact that Luffy's punched a celestial dragon, uh, they're probably gonna fight, and
Yeah.
this is gonna be like a power shift or something's gonna happen, or the world's
Actually,
not gonna be afraid of them.
that's good you mentioned. There was like a panel where they talked about how all the guards that were like standing along the wall were all like really suited fighters, and it was pretty low key that if the revolutionaries are gonna jump in, that there's a lot of manpower here in Mary Joy's that they're gonna have to go up against. So yeah, that would be troublesome for sure.
And Sabo is there, so there is a potential for a lot of stuff to happen.
Yeah, we were looking at the panels in the beginning, and there's quite a few of the knights with the mask over their face, so Sabo's definitely mixed up in there with them. The giant is probably like wrapped up in the soil somewhere, however that works. The crows are probably flying around still. When do you think they're gonna make their move?
Uh, I don't know. It might have to be something to do with Shirahoshi. Maybe once that all begins, or
Hmm.
maybe they're trying to feel for what's going on in this little meeting first, or
Yeah, they're probably gonna let it like happen, and if something goes wrong, that's when they jump in. But come to talk about revolutionaries and where they're jumping in, one thought that you even mentioned, let's just go straight to the hat at the end. The guy with like the big tall crown that unlocks the gate at the end, what's the possibility that that's a revolutionary person? You never know.
it's hard to tell. It could be like a celestial dragon guy. You can't see anything. You don't even know the size of this person in general because
Hmm.
everything seems to be normal size, but the hat looks giant. But it's a straw hat, and all I can think is that's like the actual hat of Gold Roger. But
Yeah, some sort of like relic from the past. I don't know if there's like a a giant that the hat could have belonged to. Like, I mean, that hat looks like it could have fit on Whitebeard or something. There's got to be some important character that maybe just hasn't been introduced at all from the past. Um, Besides that, I mean, I don't think that the guy with the tall crown was a revolutionary. I feel like the revolutionary's job would be more to like steal it straight out of their hands. But I mean, they seem like pretty sly guys. I wouldn't be surprised. Any other thoughts about the hat for you?
uh, no, I can't get over the fact that it's a straw hat. It's
Because nobody would ever have expected that.
hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I want to talk a little bit about the fact that, okay, first of all, Doflamingo knew about it. It's not too much of a surprise considering he was noble. Um, he mentioned that he was gonna get assassinated for it, so like this is a really big deal. That's probably why he was locked up. Um, and that he thinks that it's not a big deal for the secret to get out. Whatever it is, like I feel like a couple of people might come to this conclusion. That could somehow be Uranus, the third ancient weapon. Possible.
And we did do some slight research. Turns out Uranus is possibly the coldest planet. and it does look like there's a chilled effect in the room where the hat is.
Yeah, and like I was saying, with Brooks' powers and like souls, he always like depicts it as cold. So could it have something to do with like Roger being dead and freezing in the room? It's hard to connect, but you never really know.
It could be like his tomb,
Yeah,
or
seriously.
he could be buried with something important. But
Did I mean Gold Roger didn't have his straw hat on when he got his head cut off? Yeah, I mean Shanks had it, right?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, I'll have to look back, but like it wouldn't make sense. That'd be too fishy if there's like two straw hats just floating around. Because I think someone would have picked up on that by now. Um, but yeah, I mean, you never know what they did with Gold Roger's body, or if he had a devil fruit or something when they killed him. You never know what happened, and like this could be something to do with it.
Yeah.
Hell, we could be looking at the One Piece for all we know. I doubt it, but shit, that this is probably one of the biggest like mysteries in all of One Piece already. All right, guys. So, if you have any ideas, you should definitely leave in the comments because we're as lost as you are. I gave my best ideas. Joey gave his. Yeah, if you have any ideas, comment them. And also, if you think you have an idea where this whole reverie is gonna go towards, because I mean, besides just the hat, we already had lots of things in motion as it is. So definitely leave a comment, like, and check us out next week for another review. Any last words, Joey?
Yeah, I like the chapter. It was it's a little fast paced for me. Not as much action, but super solid. And I do feel like maybe something about the hat is trying to grab your attention more than the whole meeting is. So I feel like there's going to be a lot more emphasis on the meeting over the hat, maybe.
True. I think so too. All right. Well, anyways, definitely come by next time, and we'll see you then.
All right, goodbye.